Stream. Today I want to just look at something because I've been doing this offline, so I wanted to bring this to everybody's attention because I was playing around with this weapon, and I noticed that it got stronger when I did certain things. So I'm just trying to figure this out. Um, so let's get this set up and see what we can find out why it's doing it. Um, it could possibly be something different that's not supposed to happen, but interestingly enough, I'm going to show you something that I find it to be very interesting. Let me just set this up real quick. Because I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. And I would like to find out why it's doing it. It really perked my attention when I was watching this happen. I was like, why is it doing that? Is it supposed to do that? And I just tried this scenario in a couple of different things. Just to see if I could, see what's kind of why it's doing it. Now, it could just be a case of it, it's supposed to do that and I'm just overlooking it, but it's still interesting. I don't know if anybody ever noticed it. I'm sure they did, but I'm sure a lot of people didn't notice either. I certainly didn't, and I use this weapon all the time. So, that's why I thought it was interesting. Alright, let me just make sure that just make sure everything's good. Actually, oops, let me just get this going here. Should be good now. Just making sure. Fix this problem, then we're good to go. One second, please.
Agent in need of backup.
Alright, anyways. So, like I was saying, this is a weapon that I use not every day, but quite frequently. And I was playing around with a build. Okay, this has nothing to do with the shooting range as far as, and the shooting range actually is quite accurate, believe it or not. It gives me a good idea of what I can do. And then when I go out into the real world, I can pretty much do the same damage I'm doing on the range. That's why I come here. But this isn't about how much damage I'm going to do. This is about a weapon that I'm not sure why it's doing this, and it could just be an armor thing, I don't know. But we all know that M-Line's guard is pretty cool. Now what did I do? Did I roll it all into... Okay, so I'm all red except for that one piece that's going to give me a little bit of blue. I noticed this. So I'm sitting here counting the armor bars it's giving me back. Okay, so it gave me 4 and a bit. Okay, cool. So now I'm playing around with this. I add this to the mix. No. Let me add a different blue. I need that armor regen off. Let me just throw one of these on then. Okay, let me just go into my box and get a different piece. I want something that doesn't have armor regen. I don't care what it is. That's gonna give me armor regen. That's got armor regen on it. That'll work. I don't care what I don't care about the talent or anything. I just want to show you something. So, no more armor regen. It's gone. So I added another piece. So now it's giving me 5 armor bars. Okay. So I thought I'm onto something now. Like, what the hell's going on? So I get going in here and I go, I don't want armor regen there. Like I said, I just want to put a piece of something on here. Then of course I was like, okay, why is it doing that? Now it's giving me almost 6 bars. So I was like, okay, let's try one more. Let's see if this can keep going. So I added more armor.
Vital signs critical.
Alright. That's a good... Managed to make a halfway decent sniper build and a sniper healer. That's cool. Anyways, before I got interrupted. So as I'm adding this, it just keeps getting better. And I noticed that the heal was getting better and better and better. It just keeps getting better. I mean, it's not like super crazy, but to say the least, it's getting better.
Serious trauma detected.
We got 8 armor, like we got 8 of them now. And I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure of something real quick. Nope, I did not do that right. There's one more piece that I'm missing that I didn't put on. Where is it? If you noticed when I was all red, it was only giving me like 4 bars of armor. Maybe it was about 4 bars. And when I get a headshot, right? That's 12% armor that it gives me back. So as I increase my armor overall, it's giving me 8 armor bars now, pretty much, per headshot. Like every time I kill with a headshot kill. And apparently it stacks. So if you can kill really fast with this weapon, you can stack that 12%, because I did it earlier when I was repeatedly getting headshots. Let me see if it still works. I'm doing it on this so I can get a good idea of what. See how it's going faster and faster? Yeah, but did you notice that when I was killing non-stop, it was getting faster and faster, the movement? So if you could balance this out to have a decent amount of armor, not too much, but you could have a build that, let me see this, let me try something now. Now I'm curious. Got me going on this. Yeah, I know that's probably what it was, but still. How many people actually pay attention to that? Let me try something. I'm curious. Because if I can get a quicker kill time. I need enough DPS too, though, so I don't want to go too much on the armor. So I figure if I do my usual and just leave this. Let me see. If I go with that other piece, it's going to knock me down to 1.1. Let's just see. Faster time to kill is definitely better. Let's go right to armored targets. Because you can make this weapon really good with Striker. Hey Digital, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. I don't mind that, actually. It's decent. Now, does anybody know what the difference is between this and the other? Like, does anybody know the difference between just regular, like, what is the difference when we look at this gun and we look at the talent? How much armor, so if you just get regular preservation, how much difference is the armor? This one's 12% over 5 seconds if you get headshots, or it's 24 if you get headshots. Right, because it's doubled. So what is the regular version? Is it like 10 or something? Like 10%? Let me. I don't think I have a gun on me that has that. Oh, nice. I haven't really gotten into that game. I tried to do it a couple times, but just couldn't do it. Maybe it's because of the very beginning, like when the game first came out, it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, and I just never went back. I think that's what the problem was. Oh, you're good. There you go. Let's go to the library and look. Let's go to the dictionary. That's a good idea. Just a minute. Don't remember, we can't have these ideas because then it's stealing. Right? Remember? So don't be doing that. We don't want to be stealing ideas again, right? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's good to some people, right? I mean, it's probably better than what it was, but I just, to me, I love Battlefield. I really do. I played 1942. I played Battlefield Vietnam. I played pretty much all of them. I did try that. They did screw it up in the beginning for me, but even if it wasn't screwed up, it just doesn't feel the same. Oh, no, I want the library. So it is, it's 10%. Okay, well, it's usually like 2% more anyways, right? So, yeah, it's 2%. Or 10%, sorry. Yeah. Let's see if we can recalibrate one of these weapons. Oh, here's another one. Let's see if we can get... I don't have any on me. I bet you they're on my other characters. Alright, let's get that. The reason why I want to try that, and it's only 10%, so you only get 20 total. Is because I have this gun right here that I would love to put that on. I'll show you why. It does some really good damage. Why is my gun so low? This thing jumps up really quick when it comes to damage. For an SMG, it's amazing. Oh, crossplay is forced? Yeah. Yeah, I try. You know what? Here's a funny story. So, I used to play Fortnite way back when it was brand new. Me and my friends, we used to play it. The build one, of course. Now you know why I want to put preservation on this. Anyways, So as a joke, I decided I stopped playing it for a long time. And then when they came out with the PS5 version, I decided as a joke I was going to download it and play it and try it out and not do very good probably. And funny thing is, I played solos, right? So I played solos. I played probably about 30 matches. And this was with the build. This wasn't the no build one. This was with the build. So with the build version, I went out of the 30 times that I played. I'm really good at building. I don't know why. It's just I am. But maybe because of me and my friend. Okay, so here's a story before I get to that. So there used to be I think it's still in the map somewhere. There's a place called Tomato Town. And me and my two other friends that used to play that game, we used to go there and fortify the crap out of that place. Like, we would make a giant fortress around this place. I got used to the way it worked, so I got really good at doing it. Anyways, fast forward, PS5 version. So I hadn't played Fortnite in a long time. Went back, played 30 matches, like I said. Out of those 30 matches, I took first place 23 times. So I was like, wow, like, I must have really upped my game to do that. But I wasn't doing what a lot of people were doing, which, they just run around out in the open. I was actually being smart about it. Because I see a lot of people in that game, and they just love to just run out in the open field. Like, just run right out in the open. They don't have any... It's like they don't realize there's other people out there. Some people are sniping people. Like, you gotta use your brain. Now, the no-build version, I'm sure, is fun. I didn't try it. Mainly because I didn't really know about it. Anyways, I'm going to try to get... so I got flatline on the... Oh, I didn't have my... That's right, I'm not using the right thingy on here. So, my MP5, the one that I'm using right now, when I switch it back, I'll show you what I mean. When I switch this thing back, it's going to be a lot stronger. Now, I just got to make sure that the right weapons are selected. Okay, so right now I have assault rifles and I have SMGs. If I need to switch it up for any other weapons, then I'll... Anyways. So if... The way I usually play my... The way I usually... Because you have to have this one here to get this, right? That's the laser pointer. So if you don't have this, you're not going to get this. Because I don't want to have rifles, but I have to have rifles, if that makes sense. Because I have to have this. As far as these 4 weapons go, or sorry, 5, because you can also do this one, I pick what I need. So if I know that I'm going to use this build, and I know that I'm going to use SMGs and assault rifles, then I just pick those 2. If I know I want to use a shotgun, I pick one of these 2 that I don't want. Yeah, I didn't really, yeah, I didn't even really notice that until somebody mentioned it way back that you could play without building, and I was like, well, okay, that might be cool. So now that I've done that, I've got the laser pointer back on there. I was trying something different, right? I was trying everything. I was trying every angle there was with that to see if I could make it even better. Actually, the other thing I was playing around with was True Patriot. So when you get the white debuff on people, or NPCs, whatever, I noticed that when you put more armor on... Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I'm using the ninja backpack, right? So I'm making all kinds of different weird-ass builds. And And believe it or not, some of them are working out quite nicely. They're really strange builds. But that's the whole point of this game, is to make things different. Like, I don't know, some people just don't get the concept that, you know, meta builds are like, just, I don't know. There's other things out there than the same shit, basically. To me, that gets boring fast when you're just like, okay, let's go Intimidate Adrenaline Rush with all reds. Or Unbreakable and Vigilance. Like, boring! But some people just can't, I don't know, they just don't like change. Or anything different, for that matter. So this thing, once it gets its little thing, I have a vector that has Optimist on it. I'm probably going to change it actually if I can. Well, actually I can't because I optimized it. This thing's going to drastically jump up. This thing does a lot of damage as well. You already know what this thing does once it's beefed up. You already know how much damage this thing's going to put out. It's already up there now. Like it's already, I already saw 1 million. I don't even have my I don't even have the right mods on my thing right now because I've been playing. I was playing with something else. Okay, so those are up. That means this bad boy is going to be up as well. I know. It's too much work, right? I know. These guys, what they do is they take a build, so they'll take that meta build that they're using, and they'll literally start leveling they'll expertise the crap out of every piece that they use, and they'll never change that build. They will never change that build. They'll stay that way forever. Even if they get their ass handed to them, they'll still stay that way. Yeah, of course it is. Now, what am I using? Okay, so yeah. What do I got here? I got crit hit chance. Okay, so if I really want to pump that damage up, then I'll just do this. I'll just add these back to what I had before. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna nerf that pretty good. I would not doubt that. I'm sure in the Dark Zone it's getting abused like hell. Alright, so now that I'm gonna cheat here for a second and I'm gonna switch this to rock and roll real quick. So now that I've had those three, I've changed those up. I'm gonna get my things real quick, that's why I'm doing this. That's pretty good as it is. I can make it stronger. I can make that stronger, trust me. I just do the basic thing that everybody else does. Boom. Boom. Switch to my MP5 real quick. But I lost my weapon handling. That thing's doing almost... At some points it's going over 1 million. That's my SMG. It's not even a Lady Death. And what was that other weapon I used before? I thought it was hilarious. Or was it? The Diamondback? Oh, this is the one that makes me laugh the most, though. This one right here. Get those things back up. Get those things back up. Could you imagine having full stacks and shooting fucking somebody in the head in the dark zone even once? Huh? Oh yeah, I heard about the bandwave. I'm not too worried about it though because I didn't do it. I didn't do the white oak thing. Well, that's why I was doing this. Watch. I can hit headshots all day. But that's why I've been using this. I'm not actually going to take the hit. Actually, you know what? No, let me see what happens. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Let me, where did you go? Right there. Get my stacks real quick. Not quite as high as it was, but still quite high. It's also not marked yet. What was that? That was 12, that was 17 million right there. But anyways, when I add this to the mix, I'm getting 30% weapon handling. So it allows me to easily get headshots because I don't have to make too much of a move. I can just sit there and go bang, 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 bang. No problem. There's no jump to my gun. You gotta remember, I'm also using striker, so that's 45% weapon handling right there between those two. Plus, I don't know if I'm running anymore. Let me look. Oh, it's doing that shit again. Okay, well, I can't find out because it's doing that again. Maybe next time I log in or something, it'll fix it. So it did that the other day. I was trying to look at my stats, and it kept blanking out. And then, like, I think it was a couple hours later, it was fine. That's not a pistol, though. This is a pistol. That is the Diamondback. Like, it's so quick to get your stacks with that gun. It's ridiculous. Now, here's an interesting thought for you. Because this is a very interesting thing. You should try this too, Pops. Try using this, if you have it. Get that on. The Achilles Pulse. I'm telling you. It's worth it. Oh, I didn't see the number on that. Let me rewind that. That was a big number, I know that. That was a really big number. Let me see if I can isolate that. Yeah, I know. Ow. Shit. Oh, I missed it. I'm gonna have to slow-mo this. Here, hold on a second. Okay, here we go. I think it was 11 million. Okay. Let's try it again, see if we can catch the number. Let me get rid of this first, I'll get a fresh target. I will wait till it recharges again. I want to test that headshot, that's why I'm waiting. Come on. Give him a headshot. $7 million to the body. I love it. $6 million to the body. That's ridiculous. Let me get some more ammo. Get good with that Diamondback. You can really wreck people with that thing, I'm telling you. If I could just get a headshot thing, that'd be great. I'm not gonna complain though, that's a total of 13 million in 3 shots. Off of a rifle. I'm trying to get it to give me a headshot. Perfect. 14 million. Did you see that? 14 million. So if you can get it to trigger that and you have full stacks and you could get it to go for a head and you get that headshot, whatever you're hitting's dead or it's going to be severely injured. Oh yeah, it is. It's if I was to take out my other rifle, I got a SIG right now. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try the SIG. This one? Yeah. Let me see what it does when it's maxed out. Except my aim assist is off. It's pretty decent. But it's nowhere near my Diamondback. This one's hell of accurate. Shoots very fast with Striker. Yeah, those are some pretty respectable numbers considering that's a SIG. But nowhere near this. $9 million. Yeah, no, I turned my aim assist off in the very beginning, like when the game first came out. That was the first thing I did. When I saw that aim assist was on, I turned it off, and I haven't turned it on since. Oh yeah, I already know that aim assist wrecks your shot anyways. That's why I turned it off. Because A, I don't like it. 10 million. You see why I think it's worth it, Pops? Even if it's a body shot. Like, even if it's a body shot. Even if you can't get a headshot and it's a body shot. 7 million. Almost 8 million off that. Boom. 5 million. Almost 6 million off the headshot. Right? Definitely worth it. Like, that's 12 million right there. I really didn't really have to make an effort. I just put ridiculous amounts of damage out. Oh, it tells you where to target. So right now, it's getting my stacks are going bye, right? So, but I'm still putting respectively 9 million up. You should try right now. You should hop on, put the Achilles pulse on, and try see what happens when you mark a target and then hit it. Still doing almost six. I have almost no stacks left, and I'm still doing almost 6 million from headshots with this thing. Like 5.4. Like that's more than enough. Hey, I'm an old man too, but I still have my good reflexes. You're probably older than me though. Probably not by much though. Let's try that theory out again. Let's get her fully stacked. Oh hell no, I keep my brain trained all the time. I'm gonna friggin' beat that crap. Yeah, that's what I mean. You do lose a little bit of it. But I find that gamers actually retain a lot of it. Like I still have reflexes. Like if something, like if my kid, I could still grab her before she hits the floor if she falls. Like my reflexes are still insanely good. And believe it or not, gaming increases your hand-eye coordination. That's why it's very important to do those kind of things with your, like do puzzles and stuff like that. It keeps your brain, keeps it good, keeps it sharp. Because these people that are out there now and they're like younger than us, they're like thinking that it's all good. It's like, but when you get to be the same age, you're gonna realize we weren't kidding. I'm gonna finish this thing off with a pistol shot. $15 million plus 6 is 21. All right, so we got a 50 cal. Pops is a 50 cal. I'm a 44. Okay, so me and Pops are pistols. And digital, you're just a little bit older, so you're not really a pistol anymore. Anyways, having fun with that. Too much fun. Anyways, I was just liking the fact that, yeah. Well, I can tell you this right now. I know some people that are in their. I know a person that's like high 90s. I think she's 95 maybe. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not kidding you. She can move around like anybody that's younger. She doesn't have a walker. She doesn't have any of that crap. She can move around just like us. No idea. No idea how she's able to still do that. Maybe it's because she was. You just keep yourself busy and active and don't just like not do anything. The food that we eat nowadays, though, even though you know, like you get it from the store and it might not be frozen or it's fresh or whatever, but the stuff that they put in the foods is also doing us in. I think he's on PlayStation. Okay, hold on a second.
If I see any hostiles, I run.
Military operations are in progress. We urge all civilians to remain inside the safe area.
Alright, anyways. Anyways, PS4. I thought for sure, Digital, you would have a PS5.
This beats working retail.
Anyways, if you don't have a, well, you might as well wait. You might as well wait and not get a PS5 yet, because I think Sony did hint at a PS5 Pro, and that would suck if you got a PS5 and the PS5 Pro was like the same price, and it came out like right after you got one. That would suck. You know damn well they're gonna update the graphics card or something, somewhat. They always do. Speed it up a little bit. probably a bigger hard drive than what we got. I know that's coming because they always do it. I remember when I got a PS3. What was the? It was a 500. Yeah, it was a 500 gig hard drive. At the time, that was huge, right? The PS3. And then like 6 months later, they brought out a 1 terabyte hard drive with in the PS4 for the same price, and I was pissed. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But that's okay because I figured out how to switch the hard drives inside, which was basically all it was just a laptop hard drive, and I just happened to have like a huge one, so I just switched it out. It was good. It was the right speed and everything. But if you look at the PS3, oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was okay. I read that. I finished reading that. I was gonna say, okay. Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I feel like every time I pay my bills and then I get paid again, it they're due again. It's like what? I just paid those. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Agent, you haven't seen a selection like this since before the green poison.
Please do not run outside the safe area. Sudden movements may be misconstrued as a hostile act.
And here I thought I was unmuted. Well, I was muted. Oh, you're talking about people trying to add you and you can't do it because it tells you that there's because of their settings. Because yeah, that's a privacy setting on the PlayStation thing. You have to fix it. So, one thing I've noticed about the about Countdown, when it screws up, it's usually because, um, well, from what I've noticed so far, is sometimes when somebody quits before it loads up, or if they quit before the countdown actually stop, like goes to 0 before it goes, that also seems to do it. It's hard to narrow it down though because sometimes it just does it. But the most important thing that I said to you is if you wait 30 seconds after you enter the match and it's not doing anything, it will actually fix itself. But you see, nobody sticks around long enough to know that, so they just leave. But if you stick around for 30 to 45 seconds, it will fix itself. And it'll be back to normal. It spawns everybody in one spot when it screws up, and everybody's like, oh, it's bugged, and then they leave. I waited to see how long it took, and I went and got my first buff. I went to the next spot, got the second buff, and as I was about to go for the third buff, it fixed itself, and the hunter spawned, and the timer started, and everything was good. But most people don't stick around that long. That's not a long time, but they don't stick around long enough to see that. They just automatically assume it's broke. It's hilarious, actually. I kind of hope I'm gonna try it out, and I kind of hope it does break, so I can show you. Before I do that, though, I'm gonna make sure I target the right thing. What was I working on? Last Eclipse is what I was working on. Before I do this, the other thing I forgot to do is start a party because I don't want to hear these guys. I just don't like I don't like that one person that's trying to tell everybody what to do, basically. I hope it screws up so I can show you. It's not going to do it, though. It's not going to screw up, though, because I said that.
Another agent has joined your group.
And it screws up one of two ways. So, once the party's full and you start the countdown and it goes, once it goes to the screen where it loads, if it's going to screw up right away, you'll get like a shaky kind of screwed up thing that's loading, and then it'll get to 100 and then you'll have to wait like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something like that, and then it will spawn everybody in one spot. And there's nothing going on, right? You won't see any objectives. It'll just say, you know, due to any of the objectives, right? You'll see that, but you won't actually see where to go. There'll be no hunters. And then 30 to 45 seconds later, if you wait, they will come, and the timer will start, and it will be all good. You're not losing out by waiting that 45 seconds. It's not like you're losing. It's not like you're losing out if you wait, right? Because the timer's not actually going. You have to wait for that to happen. So everything's good. The plus that you're getting out of that is you're able to get your buffs without getting hit by a hunter. So by the time they spawn in, you should be able to have 2 buffs by the time the hunters get in. The only downside to that is it depends on where they spawn. Sometimes they spawn right on top of you, which is not good for you, because you're probably going to die. Okay, this is new.
Communication relay
I
offline.
completely. Oh wow, that was quick. Wow, everybody's on PS5. That's how you know everybody's on PS5. By the way, see how quick that loaded? That was super fast. If there's any PS4 players in the match, it will be slow. It'll take forever to load. That's the difference. Now it's it's fixed. I told you it wasn't gonna bug.
Protocols activated.
It,
15 minutes lockdown.
High levels of radiation detected. Commence operational lockdown procedures.
that's how fast it is when everybody's on PS5. So I know that everybody in this match has got a PS5. That's how you know.
System back online.
Oh. Okay.
Secure the area so we can
Yep.
bring in the engineer.
Okay, so the hunter's over there. There's one here, one there.
Protect the engineer.
Oh, who did that? How am I missing that? You. Stop putting your goddamn drones up, dummies.
System curtailed.
That's what happens when your teammates are dumb and they put drones out. Who is doing the VIP?
System reactivated.
Screw that. I'm doing this. So I don't understand why people do that. They bring out a drone. They bring out a drone and they wonder why the drone's killing them.
Anti-rescue target detected.
He died. I had to get rid of that drone. I didn't mean to put that out. I thought I had my healing thing on. It's funny you say that because I'm making homemade chicken burgers tonight. Um, yeah, so what I do with mine is I usually stuff them with cheese, right? So I make the patty, I shape it, and then I have this little thing that I can poke in the middle to pull out some meat, and then I just fill it up with cheese, and then I put it back in like it never happened. Like I put the meat back on, and it looks perfect. It looks like nothing's inside of it. It's so good. Avocado is a must. It's got to go on top of that thing. Oh. People do not realize how good that shit is for you. Oh, we got fucking Clint Eastwood here. I can't see shit. Can we get out of the way? Oh my god, stop getting in my way! Dumbass. I'm gonna get in your way. I see you shooting at that target and I'm gonna get in your way. Dumbass. Alright, anyways. Fucking dumbass. I'm gonna get in your way. You're not gonna, yeah. Reactor encounter failed. What happened? Okay, what happened? Okay, so let's get out of here, because this is a failure. I don't know why. I think this was the VIP one, and I think they let the VIP die, so...
Hostiles neutralized. Area secure.
Yeah, go to the water thing, because somebody did the VIP. This is why you don't do the VIP. They just forgot about the VIP and let him die. So that's a failure. This is why you don't do the VIP, because he's a dumbass. I'm not even kidding. The VIP is a dumbass. He will run into danger. Like, he doesn't stay with you. You would think that they would program him to stay near you, but no, he doesn't. He runs away and goes into, like, runs over where there's a bunch of enemies. So that's why you don't do it, because A, he's a dumbass, and B, it takes forever. Because you're always picking his ass up. It's so much easier. We should have just done this. I went in there because I thought they had it all under control, but apparently he died.
Shade tech detected.
And where's everybody else? I see you. Okay, they're finally making their way here.
Rogue sniper turret detected. Hostile sniper turret detected. Rogue assault turret detected. Hostile assault turret detected. Rogue incinerator turret detected. Hostile incinerator turret detected. Rogue striker drone detected. Hostile striker drone detected. Incoming. High risk hostile. Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes.
God, these guys are stupid motherfuckers. I hate saying that, but fuck, man. Every time I go to shoot something, they're in my way. I'm in Canada. Digital's probably in the UK. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Probably not, actually. I don't think there's enough time to do this objective.
Agent, you've reached the waste area. I need you to secure the radioactive material to override the lockdown protocols.
It was the fact that you said chips. So the thing that drives me except for me, I'm Canada. I'm from Canada.
Great work.
Oh, you're not tag teaming me.
And stop exposing your team to not so low doses of radiation.
Incoming. High risk hostile.
That's what happens when you try to gang fuck me. Oh my god! It's on again! It happens again!
Plan secure. Now let's get you
I
out
start
of there.
targeting something and then it's just like, boom! Let's everybody get in front of him.
Flares of Torres knows you're ready to go.
Obviously, if that was real, then I would have killed like 3 of those guys would have been dead. At least. They would have been shot in the head. And you know what I would have said? Well, the dumbasses shouldn't have ran in front of me. Just like that. Just like I just said it.
System malfunctioning.
Agent, stay frosty. Hunters incoming.
Yeah, so if you're 5 hours ahead, I'm assuming that it's what, 6:33 p.m. there right now?
System restored. Rogue Stinger hive detected.
Oh my god, these guys are so annoying.
Hostile Stinger hive detected. System. Vital signs critical. Need assistance. System reactivated.
Ah, fuck off.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
How the hell did all these guys get behind us? First of all.
System disrupted.
When you're ready to come home, shoot off a flare.
System restored.
Don't waste your things. Somebody gives you a heal, you don't waste your crap. Why would you waste your, why would you waste that? Yeah, you're not getting away.
Agent down.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Thanks, that was my kill, but you know, okay. We got lots of time before they come, before we have to signal for the... I already got perfect versions of some of those. Somebody signal. There we
Tori's
go.
inbound on your location. Hold tight. She'll get you home.
Oh. Interesting.
Let's get you home.
Well, with me, these guys are randoms, so that's why I'm not doing that. Because I know damn well that if I was to go to area chat, which is what I would do, because I don't know who they are, so obviously there's no chat. There's no other party chat going on. But every time I do that, I have to listen to one person trying to tell everybody how to do the mission.
Area detected.
And it absolutely drives me nuts. Because I've done it so many times, I'm pretty sure I don't need somebody to tell me how to do it. Where did I have that? Okay, so let's see if I got what I needed. It's really annoying. Because it's like every time I go in there and I attempt to do that, that's what happens. By the way, have you seen this? This is the Caesar's Guard, okay? And normally the Caesar's Guard comes as a yellow. But I got this glitched out piece about, 3-4 days ago now. It dropped in Countdown as a red. It's the only piece of the Empress International that I think it's the only piece that I know of that's bugged. It's not supposed to be red, as you know. It's supposed to be yellow, right? But this one came as a red, and it comes with crit hit chance and damage, so I mean, I couldn't say no. I picked it up, of course. Why wouldn't you? It's got really good stats. Even though it's a yellow thing, it's still got good things. Like, it's got crit hit chance and damage. You could do something with this, other than what you normally would do with it. Now, there's another thing, too. So there's different variants of this, right? So the other variant of this chest piece, the Caesar's Guard, same one. It's the same one. I saw a guy running it the other day. It's a red core. Sorry, no, it's a no core. So on his, mine's like this, and his version of the Caesar's Guard, he only has the brand set bonus and the talent. He has no core attribute and no attributes on his. So that's his Caesar Guard. So there's two different ones that I've seen so far. One that has no attributes at all, just brand set and talent, and then there's the one I have, which is a red talent or red core. So there's two different ones. There could be a third, I don't know. I would have to go for it. The original has the original one has attributes. The original one does have attributes though. The one I'm talking about, the other glitched one, is it has no core, like it has no weapon core, it has no skill tier, it has nothing. It doesn't have any cores. No cores. All it has is brand set bonus and talent. There is nothing else. There's no skill tier, there's no armor core, there's nothing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He still has it. It has yeah, so on his, like I said, that's what I was trying to explain. On his, there's no under the core attribute, which would be either yellow, red, or blue. There's nothing, zero. It's nothing. It's like a nothing. There's no damage to it or skill tier to it or nothing. And then his attributes are completely missing as well. It completely changed, or yeah, it completely has nothing on it. The only thing it has on it is talent and brand set bonus. That's it. It's super bugged. This one is normal, except for the fact that it's a red core instead of a yellow. I'm sure in TU 17.2 they will fix it. I'm sure that'll get fixed. And then when I come into the game, this is probably going to turn into a yellow core. Not that I'm going to roll it into yellow, it's probably going to just turn into a yellow because they're going to fix it. Or maybe they'll leave it. I mean, if they'll leave it, that's a bonus for me because I kind of like its roll. They better not re-roll this or I'm going to be pissed. If they say that the pieces are getting re-rolled back to yellow and that you could get random attributes, I'm going to be very mad. Crit hit chance and crit hit damage on a Empress International is great. I kind of hope they you know what, this was a thought that I had. Let me know what you think. So, okay. Let's say we'll go with everything, okay? So let's go with Striker, for example. Let's start with that. Striker is normally red, always, right? You can roll it into whatever you want. What if you took every single gear set, every single yellow piece, and you turned it into a random, right? So when you pick it up, it could be a yellow, it could be a red, it could be a blue. It's randomly generated. Wouldn't that make things more interesting? I think it would. I think it would make things a lot more interesting if it, you know what I mean? It would save you some stuff too. I think it would be cool if every piece was like that, where it could be a red, blue, or yellow. It just depends on what drops. Basically it's like rolling the dice. Is it going to be a red? Is it going to be a yellow or a blue? What is it going to be? Maybe you could have one that has 2 cores on it. You know what I mean? Not 3, but 2 cores. And it's randomly generated as well. It could be a red and a yellow. I was saying that earlier too as well. It's a shame. There's so much potential this game still hasn't even touched on. Like, I see massive potential for this game. Yeah. Are you talking about are you talking about them adding another core attribute? Oh, hold on. Oh, no, I don't want to go in there. No, I want to go to my thing here. I gotta remember who has it again. Ah, it's not on me. It's okay, I think I know who has it. Okay, so you guys remember... I mean, they couldn't do it in this game. I already know this, but I'm going to say it anyways. You guys remember the first division, right? How weapons had like more than one talent on it. If you guys remember this, I think they had 2 or 3 talents on them. I think they had 3. Some of them had 3 talents on the gun. On the gun. These ones, they couldn't do that in this game. It wouldn't work because it would be so OP. It wouldn't be funny. If you could have 3 talents on a gun,
Entering safe area.
no, that wouldn't be. That just would be ridiculous. But it was a cool idea in the first one. Obviously, you'd have to spec a certain way to activate some of those abilities, right? You wouldn't get all of them unless you did a certain thing. That's how it worked in the first one. So you didn't always get all 3 of them on unless you actually sacrificed a lot of stuff to do it. In which case, it might not work as intended. No, he doesn't have it. Well, I have a feeling that it's gonna be like, you're gonna have Spider-Man and everything. You wait, they're gonna have it all. With a speck of yellow.
Safe area entered.
Alright, where is she? There she is. I don't mind it, actually. It's not something I play all the time, but it's not too bad. You just have to deal with the area chat thing, right? With people being friggin' really salty, especially if you kill them. That's really nasty. This one guy I killed, I don't even want to, I can't say it, but it was not it was not very nice, put it that way. I didn't respond because I was streaming at the time, so I didn't respond back. I was gonna, but I was like, nope, don't. In my head, I'm thinking, nope, don't do it. Not worth it. You killed him, he's dead. He's just being sour about it. And now he's where he needs to be, which is in the ground. Right? Right. No, much worse than that. Oh, it's much worse than that. This guy was, like, you don't get very long to kind of say what you want to say, so... Okay, so... Enlighten me on this weapon, by the way. So how do you... Okay. Yeah. Let's not go there. Many things. The typical thing that people say when you kill them in a game. Okay, so... When you say roll it, do you mean go in here?
I'm all out of stock. If you need to craft something, I can help you out. I'll catch you later.
Obviously not. Where is it? Okay. So, damn. Let's. So I have optimum range, headshot damage, and marksman rifle. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it gives me. Critical hit chance, marksman rifle damage head. So the two core attributes you get no matter what. It's just the other one that randomly rolls. Right? So I got crit hit chance that time. Should I roll it again? I think I should roll it again. Yeah, I kind of got a lot of carbon fiber, don't I? And receiver components as well. Look at the receiver components I have as well. Just ridiculous. Okay. What am I going to get this time? Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, there's a lot of deception going on right now. And what I mean by that is a lot of the big creators are saying, like, a lot of the big creators are saying stuff like, you gotta use this now, and blah, 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 blah.
Never find the 5/16 when you need it.
Or this is a secret, and you look at it and you're like, no, it's not, actually. Oh, health damage, come on. Big bucks, no whammies. Okay. Rate of fire? Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. They need to take the ban. I've steered clear of that crap. I haven't been anywhere near that. I've been hearing people talk about it in these groups that I've been in. I've been hearing them talk about it like every time I look at my phone it's going off and I'm like, why is my phone going off? And my phone's going off, right? So because I forgot to turn notifications off from the PlayStation app. Anyways, let me pull this up. I don't like doing this too much, but I just want to share this. So, where is it? Down here. Okay, so hold on. This one's getting 639 views per hour. Not mine, but somebody else's. Here, hold on. Here we go. Here it goes. The Division 2 servers will go down tomorrow. Bans are imminent. I guess he's going to be one of them. Just kidding. What's this? Yeah. I never did the floor okay, so let me tell you this. I didn't realize what was going on way back then because I wasn't really paying attention to what people were doing. So we were at the summit one time.
Incoming backup request.
When I realized that the group I was with was doing a floor 10 thing, I backed out because I had heard about it, right? So I backed out. I was like, I'm not getting banned. It's just not worth it. It's not fair to everybody else that's trying to grind and get stuff going, you know what I mean? Because we got to deal with lag. I want to see how much damage this can do real quick. I'm really curious. I'm not spec'd for it properly, but... Well, look at some of these guys. I told you, there's a guy on my list that his shade level is like 55,000. Okay, it's not working right because I'm not doing it right. Hold on. Okay, it's a weird rifle. Not bad, it's weird. Let's get this Bullet King out and give it a whirl real quick. Now I gotta test it. It's gonna be ridiculous. Setting friendlies on fire? I have a question for you. If I'm running Creeping Death, will that spread that fire regardless? Can I spread it to more people or no? Let's find out. Let's try this out. Let's get some ammo first. Well, this one, I'm using perfect creeping death, so this is 10 meters. Oh yeah, it does. It works. It works. It works. You can set everybody else on fire that's around it. Oh, nice. Here, we'll do it again. Oh, Mark went away. See, it works on everybody. So yeah, creeping death works with this sniper rifle. So I can think of some builds with that. Oh yeah, skill builds. Skill builds with lots of status effects. Oh, I think you can increase that burn. Just a minute. I don't know if I have it on me right now. I might have to... where'd it go? That's okay, I have another one. I know I do. Depends on how you want to do it, right? Now we might as well make this interesting, right? If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Alright, so we're going to put another piece right here. I meant to fix that. Hold on. We're going to do this right. We're going to do it properly. There we go. Now, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Don't you worry. We're going to spice this up even more. Wow. How do we do that? Well, let's go to firewall. If we put firewall on, guess what it can do? It can give us a 20% burn duration increase. That's a winner right there. So we'll go firewall. Increase that burn. See if we can get it longer burn off it. Should be able to. Now we're going to give it a little whirl. The sniper rifle that sets people on fire. We're only going to do 2 of them with it. I'm just curious, that's all. Hey, I just had an idea. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so that's weird. Why did it let me do that? Hold on. Now I'm curious, because that was weird. Where's my thing? Hold on. Why would it do that? Okay, that must have been a glitch. Because it didn't turn off when I switched weapons at the last time, or the very first time. Obviously this wouldn't be a practical thing, right? One thing I can tell you though, nothing beats this. This is the best fire there is in the game. You just have to get used to using it. Nothing beats this. Yeah, these are all yellows, right? Yep. Okay. I'm just trying something. I'm curious, that's why. Oh yeah, that's perfect. You see how you can bounce that too? So while it's on fire and burning pretty good, you can mark it again so that when the fire runs out, it'll burn again. And then Eclipse will spread it and spread it and spread it. This is actually pretty interesting. It's not the most logical thing that you would see people running, but it is kind of interesting. But if you can get used to using this airburst, there is no fire in this game that can burn as long as this. Nothing does, and it's the strongest fire in the game. Look at the reach on this thing. It's all over the place. I'm burning everything. Everything is going to get set on fire. I just want to see what my time is on this. On the burn. Whoops. No, so 25. So the burn duration on this is 25.7 seconds, and that's only because I don't have this the way I normally would have it, right? Because normally I probably I don't think I have it on me. I probably roll this into a yellow, but not just that. But Creeping Death needs to be on a better piece. It still works pretty good. I also have to fix that as well. So if I fix that, the one piece at the bottom, I don't think I can because I think I need to, hold on. I think I need to do this first. Oh, it doesn't matter which way I do it here. So I'll do this. Oh, I got a God roll one. I already got one though.
Agent in need of backup.
No, honestly, I don't. I haven't seen any. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you weren't here for that, Digital. That was funny. No, I was muted, but I'm not muted anymore. That was funny. So he ended up responding back to me, and I just ended up just basically, he was talking some more smack, and I just hit that nice button that says remove this person from your channel, and I clicked yes, which means he's permanently going to be muted. Because you can only take so much of someone's dumbass shit, right? Yeah, he did. He came back and said it was still stealing. Yeah. So apparently, certain people on the platform have exclusivity when it comes to like roasting builds. Apparently, he did it first, and he does have a video. It's 10 days, but it's like a little bit different than the way we did it because he was being nice about it. We weren't being nice about it. Like he was being nice about it. Like he was like mute. He was like blurring out their. He was blurring out their names and stuff where we weren't. Right. I was just roasting them. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So we had this guy. He came into my comment section. Like, was it 2 days ago? Maybe now. We were doing this thing, and Pop had this idea of roasting people's build, like checking them out and roasting their builds. And I thought, oh, that'd be a pretty cool idea, right? I don't watch everybody's streams. I don't watch all these other streamers. I don't watch any of their streams, to be honest. I don't care. I make my own content. If it's similar, I'm sorry, but I don't watch their stuff. Anyways, so this guy came in the comments and he said that we were stealing Mutant Cowboy's idea. And I said, first of all, who the hell's that? I mean, I've sort of heard of him, but not really. I said, and secondly, we just thought of that idea like yesterday. We don't watch his videos. That's like me saying, okay, I've seen other people using a hardwire build that I use. That would be like me going, hey, you're using my build. Stop doing that. That's mine. Yeah, right. Like that's going to go over well. Like I said, nobody has that exclusive right to do that, to do any of this, really. If I wanted to start doing news like other people do, I can do that. Everybody does their thing, right? Yeah. And this guy goes all half-cocked, like saying that we're stealing his ideas, and I'm like, oh my god. You do realize that more than one person has thought of ideas before that are the same, right? Yeah. It was a different thing, right? It was a different thing to do. But apparently, somebody else already did that. And it was their idea, so we shouldn't be doing that. I was like, I had to laugh at the stupidity at that whole concept. I thought to myself, wow, you're very shallow. You need yourself a good smack in the head. You need a good glass of shut the fuck up. Before I put my foot in your ass. Anyways. Yeah, so that happened. And then he waited about a day or so, and then he finally responded to what I said. Exactly. Actually, to be honest, all these builds are Ubisoft's, if everybody wants to be technical. That's like a striker build that I made. Okay, so I don't watch Tuxedo Bandito's stuff. He does his thing, I do my thing. But I came up with a striker build. I don't watch, like I said, I didn't watch his stuff. I don't watch his stuff. I don't keep tabs on him. But I came up with a striker build that was yellow. And I had been doing that with a lot of my stuff, right? Just to see how it would go. And it turns out it was really good. Well, somebody came in my comments and did the same thing before. They're like, that's Tuxedo Bandito does that. I was like, Does he have fucking rights to this build? Because last time I checked, he doesn't. It's like me, right? I use system corruption a lot. That would be like me saying, okay, system corruption seems to be really popular right now. I wonder where that idea came from. But anyways, I'm not going to do that, obviously, because that's just stupid. Well, that's just it. But like, it's the same thing. Like I'm a chef, okay? Like I said before, recipes are out there. Everybody takes a recipe and they make it their own by making it different in their style. That's not stealing. That's making it better, or changing it and making it different. That's how things become better. Is because somebody says, "Hey, that's a good idea. I'm going to change it and make it mine." Exactly. And that's what we were doing. We were doing it differently. Like, I watched that whole video. That's the first time I've watched the creator's video, by the way. I watched that whole video, this Mutant Cowboys video, that he was doing this roasting builds thing, and ours was, like, a lot different than his. First of all, we weren't censoring people's names. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I'm not buy. I didn't buy the. I didn't buy pre-made shit though, right? I'm doing mine from actual ground chicken, and doing the rest. It's not. It's not processed like they use. That's the difference. The real deal versus processed. Processed sucks. Trust me. It's bad for you. But the problem is a lot of people eat processed foods these days. You would not believe how many people eat processed foods these days. Everything, a lot of it is becoming that way. So unless you're Mr. What do you call it? What do you call those people?
Good to see you.
Yeah, he was streaming it. He streamed it, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I watched it. I looked at it, and I looked at the one we did, and I was like, they're similar. But we have a... I mean, I thought our, you know... But you can't help it. If you sit here and you make a build, and you think of something, you're like, oh, this would be really cool if I did this. You don't know, and you can't tell if somebody else has already done that. Until somebody comes into your comments and says, hey, this guy does this. Well, that's nice. I don't watch him, and I came up with this idea too. So it's not weird for that to happen. You know what I mean? I'm sure when it came to other things in the world that happened, I'm sure like when it came to science, that, you know, there's probably hundreds of scientists that probably thought of the same idea. It doesn't mean it's theirs. They can't. None of them can singly say, "Hey, that's mine." I mean, if they copyrighted something, that's different, right? But you can't copyright a build in this game because they belong to Ubisoft. So that's the thing that stops that from happening, which is great. It's great for content creating, right? Could you imagine if somebody could actually copyright a build? Like, besides Ubisoft, you know, doing their thing. Could you imagine, though? There wouldn't be very many build videos out.
Anything I can do for you?
It would be a very sad, sad, sad day. You know what, though? I don't think anything really sucks in this game when it comes to making builds. You're taking the time, you're taking time out of your life to share with people something that you thought would be a good idea. And it doesn't mean it has to, it's not, you know, you're open to stuff like that, right? You're open to doing that stuff. And yes, you're open to criticization. But, I mean, it doesn't matter, right? To me, I think every build has a purpose. Now, some things are really, I mean, unless it's a really normal build. I mean, I've seen some really strange builds lately that really don't make sense, but maybe they do work. We haven't tried them out, so we don't know. I'm using 3 striker with 2 hotshots, and it works great. Who would have thought that? The weapon handling is amazing. But I think one moment.
Oh, hello. Good to see you. You need to craft something?
Consumption of drugs and alcohol on site is forbidden. Violators will be removed from the secure area immediately.
Sorry about that again. Oh, no. I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about the other ones that are kind of weird, that kind of look like they might work. No. I understand about those ones. The 5-piece one, the one that was like, oh my god, what is that? Like, is there a hidden is there is there a hidden bonus that we don't know about? Remember that one guy that was wearing like, he was wearing what, 4 pieces of Empress or something? And I was like, what? Where's the? Is there a 4th brand bonus here that we don't know about? Like, I don't know. Like, that kind of stuff. No, I don't. I don't think it was good. It's garbage. Well, we're doing it well. Let's do some roasting. Starting with you. You're the lucky number. 495. Oh yes, 4 pieces of striker. Okay. Status effects. Okay. Why? Okay, memento. Okay. This is a very strange build. What is this? Okay. Perfect optimist. Okay. 4% for every 10% missing. And the rock and roll for his stacks. Okay. And what's this? What is that? Backup boomstick? Is that what that is? I can't see because the message is in my way. Yeah, backup boomstick. Okay. That's Interesting. It's not terrible. It's interesting. Your turn. What you got here? Oh, do I even want to look at this? I already know. Let me guess. Let me guess. Before we get down to the thing, he's probably wearing Unbreakable with Vigilance. Ah! Look at that. How'd I know?
Requesting backup.
Alright, so that is a die fast build. I mean, he can hit hard. I'm not saying he's not going to hit hard, but yeah, he's going to die very fast too. He won't be able to take a bullet very well. So, on that one, that's the typical shit I see in the Dark Zone. Unbreakable and Vigilance is the most common thing. Usually they have a shield with it. But you can't use in sync with a shield, so that's why he's using the other skills, right? Alright, so who else? Anybody else? Anybody else? No, not yet. Look, 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 look.
Hey there. This dude comes in here the other day, wearing cargo shorts and socks and sandals.
Your clan was handed over to you? Well, I'm in a clan where everybody's a lieutenant. Everybody's a lieutenant. Except for a couple. Watch. Let me show you. So right now we got heavily modified, who is the commander. Then we've got me, who is lieutenant. Lieutenant, 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 lieutenant. If we keep going down the list, there's a lot of lieutenants. We got a lot of lieutenants. We probably got about 45 lieutenants. And then we got agents. I got promoted very fast to lieutenant. Like, pretty much the first day I was there. I went from agent to lieutenant. Okay, so you snuck in there, you crazy Grinch. What do we got here? We got the crazy Grinch. Ninja backpack. Alright, so we got critical hit chance, skill haste, skill damage, headshot damage. Yeah, but you see, when you put out so much damage, it's not funny. Like Frenzy, for example, it makes it useless. So status effects, skill damage, skill tier, skill damage, skill haste, intimidate. What the fuck is this? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. This has really got me going now. Alright, let me just see if I can find some here. I'm looking. I don't think I see any, but... Can you guys tell me, I'm looking, like, this is the ninja backpack, right? I can understand if this is a memento backpack, right? If you're going to do it that way, kind of weirdly. But, like, what is this? What am I looking at right now? Intimidate? Like, I understand he's got skill health, skill damage, skill efficiency, because you're running these two and you get that it equals 3. But Intimidate needs to have bonus armor. And that's what I'm trying to figure out here, is where are you getting the bonus armor from? I'm curious here. Just trying to figure this out. Where's the bonus armor coming from? Anybody? Yeah, me either. Okay, yeah. Okay, so not something I would run if I'm, yeah, maybe, I don't know. I would still not run that even if I was with somebody. But yes. Alright, so that's a really weird one. Yeah, I have that. I have a build like that too as well. Oh, somebody's up top. We got Fathead up here. What's Fathead doing? Let's see. It's one of those weird. It's one of those weird ones. It's okay. What do you think it is? Kinetic momentum, maybe? No. Mad Bomber. Okay, that's different. Weird ass rolls. Skill damage, stats effects. I think I'm done looking. One hardwired. What is that for? Skill haste? Okay. Well, I can't really roast this one too badly because I can understand where it's coming from. I'm looking at the shade level. Wait, is that a shade level or just a score? Hold on. No, that's not even a shade level. That's a gear score. That means this guy is not. Is he level 30? No, I know that, but look at his number. It's 501. That's not. If you look at mine, where is it? How do I show you mine? I said that's a gear score. That's not a shade level. Yeah, see that guy down there? He's shade level 495. You see the chevron? He doesn't have one. He has the other thing, which is a gear score. So he's probably level 30, and that's his max. I don't know what the max level for gear score is, because I've never seen. I bought the New York one, so I don't know, right? Oh, here's a new one, 4081. All right, ninja backpack, skill damage, skill haste, unbreakable with skill tier, skill haste, explosive damage, crit hit damage. I'm just looking at the brand set bonuses. Weapon handling, LMG damage. Wait. Okay. Fox's Prayer. Okay. So, what do we got here? Perfect preservation and preservation. So you're going to use that as a heal. Okay. Okay. So this one is really, I'm really confused on this one. This piece is very, very confusing right now. The Hana U. Like, he's using the ninja backpack, so he's getting he's getting the two-piece bonus. I'm gonna try that too. Anyways, so he's getting skill haste, skill damage, but this is, I'm just trying to see, like, what is he using? Repair, trust, no, striker and assault drone. What? Okay, so I guess he's hoping for, like, okay, I'm really lost here on this build. This is really, I'm super confused with this build. What are we trying to achieve here? Unbreakable, okay, I understand that. Chance, damage, yeah, But this one is the one that's messing me up. The Hana U piece. Like, I know it's not going to give you that much skill damage, right? It's not. It's not even worth running either one of these. This one, I don't know. It might, I guess, as a DPS build, it would sort of work. I wouldn't count on killing very many people with it, but yeah. He's got damage to armor and damage to targets out of cover, so that might help him out. But other than that, that's what I'm thinking on that. Hot beef sandwich right there. Yeah. So, but there is some people that come in here. Now, there was one guy that came. Remember that guy I told you that ran away before? And I called him Twitter Boy. Well, he was literally he was using the build that I use when I want to do like conflict, like if I want to be cheesy basically. So what it is it's glass cannon with glass cannon and a China light piece, 4 hardwired, and a wyvern piece with double skill damage. I don't know. Let me look. I think I can. Maybe. Let's look. I might not be able to because these guys are, I think, are all online. I might have to go through the list and. Yeah, you're probably offline. Where are you? You're not on my list. Or is that my clan? I don't know. I think you might have to be online. Let me look. I think you might have to actually be online. I don't think it shows my offline friends. Because these guys are all in my clan. These are my clan guys. So I think you have to be online for me to see. Because all these people are online. Like, look at this guy's shade level, 12,349. Yeah, you gotta be online for me to see. I mean, like, in the game. I'm pretty sure you have to be in the game for me to see. I go to my friends list right now. What's this? Yeah, it says you were last online a month ago. So yeah, I definitely can't see that. Anyways, figured out why this thing was so powerful. Well, I'm sorry, why it got more powerful. Where is it? Emmeline's Guard. So when you jack yourself up to be like mega armor, the more armor you add to yourself, the stronger the heal becomes with Emmeline's Guard, right? Because it's a percentage of your armor. I think that's how it works. 12% of your armor. And the reason why I know this is because I can go like this. Hold on. I can just do this real quick. I can take like where is it? If I got anything that's red. I gotta fix this all up. There's too much blue. So we'll go with the striker at the very beginning. Alright. I just want to make sure there's no armor regen on this. And there is. So we're going to just switch that piece. Actually, this is what we'll do. So we don't even need that piece, to be honest. Alright, so nothing else has it, right? No. Okay. Nothing else has armor regen. And I'm all red with some blue, with one blue. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Make sure there's no armor regen. No? Okay, good.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
So it gave me 4 bars. So I'm going to add some armor to that. Are you on now? Oh, I didn't want to do that properly.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, so now I'm up to 5. Okay. So didn't think anything of it. I'll just add some more armor.
Serious trauma detected.
Just over 5 now, because I added a little sliver of armor more. But as I keep adding armor to this build, I'm going to get all the way up to 8 bars at a time. That's what it seems to stop at, is 8 bars. That's ridiculous. But so that's why I was doing it. And gunner is probably going to be the best to run with it, because you know how that rolls, right?
Vital signs critical.
And the only reason why I got that much armor was because I have gunner on, so I'm getting armor on
Medical
kill.
assistance needed.
So if I want to get technical, oh, we're at 100 again. I see. Oh, hold on. Whoops. Get, stab it.
Agent in need of backup.
Okay, yeah. So both armor on kills are there. This would be a useful idea. So I'm at 8 bars doing it this way. I think it's because I didn't have any armor. Or I didn't have any armor pieces on me. So let's see if I have a blue piece of this. Or a blue piece of this. I think I have a blue piece of this. It might not be on me though. There we go. So I do.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I'm gonna try this out. See how many bars it gives me. So I got 9. It added another bar. Doing it that way. And if I can change these out to blues. I just want to see what you can get it at too. That has armor regen on it though. Shit. Oh well. A little bit of that won't hurt. That'll make it more interesting. so that's gonna have to stay the way it is.
Vital signs critical.
Now, if you do this again, whoops. I don't think that's the true Patriot piece I want, but we'll just throw it on for now. Don't have to have that. Wait, is that chest piece? No, yeah, don't do that. Put on this. Find out where my blue pieces are. Alright, let's check this out. Don't need this anymore.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
This is gonna be really crappy. This is gonna be really weak. Problem is, it's too. Let me see if there's a. No, there isn't a better weapon actually. It heals terribly bad.
Serious trauma detected.
This is when I kill the target. It's not bad though. Gives me quite a bit of armor actually. But the problem is it takes forever to kill the target. Now, when you have this kind of stuff though, like when you... I was testing something out earlier with this. So... I was running across multiple enemies at the same time, and it's actually a pretty good heal. Works out great. You heal yourself pretty nicely.
Vital signs critical.
What I'm curious about is the explosion. Let me see that explosion. Oh, wait. Yeah. I need this to go white. There it is. I need to see this explosion damage. Yeah, later, buddy. Okay. No, that's not something I would run, but it's interesting. Too much armor. Not enough DPS. There gets to a point where you have just too much armor. It's great that you have armor, but it's just there's a point where you just get to be, yeah, too much. Alright, I myself am going to get off here too because I'm going to get some stuff done. But I will be back later as always. I might be playing a different game later, so just letting you know. I might play some Evil Dead later. I haven't played it in a while. Alright guys. I will be back.